We are making this video today being 22 of March 2026. Though this incident happened on 22 of March, yesterday, 22 of March 2026. This is our little beginning, our local church. This thing that I am videoing. This is the part of it we have not finished with, but we have been worshiping there. Before now, that tree I showed you, the stump. This tree, this place. It grows and it was on top of this roof. It was on top of this roof, on this church. You can see. It was on top of this church. But something happened. Suddenly the tree started drying. I thought that it was just ordinary, normal dry season, challenges of some plants. The leaves withered. But at the time, it was done on me that the tree is dead. It's no more living. And I began to think how I could cut this tree to avoid it falling on the church, because it was on top of this church. This is the second branch. The thing is as big as this. This is the second branch. I don't know what happened to the first branch. That thing became withered. This is the second branch. Even this very wonderful is bigger than this. It's bigger than this. Look at it. You can see the stump. You can see how it is connected. You can see how it is connected. This is the second part of it, the second branch that is still standing. But this one withered. And it was on top of this place, on top of our church. You can see the direction. But something happened that marveled me. I came out, 2 days before this incident. I looked at the whole tree in the night. I said, God, how am I going to cut this tree to avoid damaging this church? This is just wood. This is just wood. This is just wood. And there is no way I can manually, fall this tree, this dead part of it, to avoid our church. I prayed to God and said, God, my Father, remember, you gave me here free. I didn't pay for this space. I didn't pay for this space. And it's very, very rare, except somebody that knows you, who love the things of God, can give you a space in Port Harcourt without collecting a dime. It's not easy. It's possible, but it's not easy. But I want to tell you that I did not pay. I did not pay. It was just my landlord. Without not even what they call drinking money, I didn't pay. I didn't give him a dime. And the little money I have, this is what he can afford. I make, I pin these sticks and they will start finishing. Even as you can see, we are yet to finish the roofing and it will extend it. It is a very small church. But coming back from somewhere yesterday, I learned that it rained in my area with wind and a storm. In the night, I was coming back to discover that this thing was over. From afar, I was afraid. Is our church saved? Was our church saved? But to my greater surprise, when I draw close, I began to see that this tree, that God used his hand and he pushed this tree away. You can see, if you watch very close, you see the gap between this tree and the church. Can you see it? Can you see it? I want you to understand. I have cut some part of this tree. If you watch here, I forgot to make this video before I started cutting it. This you can watch. This is a branch that grew from that spot, grown to uncover this area. I can prove that this is. I've cut some part of it and they drop it somewhere for you to know that this is really a big tree. I've saved this church. Nobody was under this roof, and it was on Sunday. We have finished service and I have went home before this thing happened. Jesus, this can only be God. See the gap, see the church roof, see it. I was so much surprised to come close and they saw that the church was standing, and I advanced more to find out if there is any of the wood that break. To my greater surprise, this tree fall by the finger of God, and it did not touch not even one wood. Did not touch, did not even scratch the zinc. I shouted at the top of my voice at that night. The passers-by thought that something wrong has happened to me. I say, no, I am not dreaming. This is God. We have been mocked. We have been laughed. As a local church, which we did not have money to start big. People have said all sorts of things. They have called it frustration. They have said that we are frustrated. They have called it all manner of names. But my greater surprise is that yesterday night, God proved that we are not frustrated. that we are not joking, that we are here serving him in reality. For God to push away this branch of the tree and it did not damage this local church is a very remarkable something, and it speaks a voluminous sound to prove to me and to prove to anybody that is spiritual that this is the hand of God. And I want to tell you, my brothers and sisters and the viewers, this is what God did for us in this local church. It is marvelous. And I made this video to share it with you, to tell you that this God can do all things. As long as you have a sincere heart, this God can do all things. This is how God saved this local church. The very little beginning of practitioners ministry. This is the little beginning of practitioners ministry. I say, may his name be glorified forever and ever. You may not understand, but anyway you are viewing this, please type for me, dear, glory be to God in the highest. Amen.